Hi, welcome back to another episode of the Rockstar Report. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now. If you haven't already, become a member. Yes, tap that bell, turn on your notifications, smash them likes. Follow SmutFree TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts, and you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. All right, today we got two big dogs. All right. We got, well, one's a big dog and the other one's like a big chihuahua. You know what I'm saying? We got WACK100, the chihuahua, versus Dawgface. You know what I'm saying? The big dog. You know what I'm saying? Dawgface from Detroit, out of Michigan. You understand? And to me, it seems like he's calling out WACK100 on his lies. You know what I'm saying? He's combing through his lies. He's standing on business, you know. We gonna get into it. We gonna go from. I'm gonna show you a clip on how I got familiar with him because I just posted on SmutFree TV the other day, and we gonna go through the clip and break it down and go to these other clips to where it kind of started to why Dogface doesn't like Wack, and I don't think he doesn't like him. I think it's just like he's a fraud. Like, you lying. You's a liar. You know, and Wack is just, he like, oh, you're a nobody. You're a nobody. You're nothing, this and that. But, you know, it's all type of stuff, man. We're not going to get into all that. We're going to let the clips speak for itself. We're going to break it down, like I say. We're going to go into the beginning of why Dogface don't like him, which I believe is Offset 42 Dugg, 42 Dugg. You know what I'm saying? They situation to the T Grizzly and Shooter situation, right? So I don't know if you're familiar with all this, but if you're not, then you're definitely gonna be familiar today. This is the Rockstar Report. This is Dogface versus WACK100. Let's go. So like I said, this right here is gonna be a clip on why Dogface doesn't like WACK100. You know what I'm saying? He even brings up Adam 22, and then he goes into the whole 42 Dugg situation. I'm gonna stop it through there, and then we're gonna go back to when Wack brought up that situation. So let's go.
After we left here, the back and forth with you, WACK100, y'all got on the stream, academic stream. First time that you got on there, seemed like you was able to shut him down. Explain to me, what is the issue between you and WACK100, first and foremost?
First of all, WACK100 is one of the most manipulative, he's one of the most destructive forces in black entertainment that we have right now. I'm gonna put, as far as destructive, I'm not even gonna put Charleston White on the list of most destructive forces. I think the most destructive, because we talked about the power of YouTube.
Right.
I think the most destructive forces in the YouTube streets, as we affectionately call it,
right,
I think it is Adam 22 and his whole No Jumper brand. Because that shit is Jerry Springer on steroids, bro. You put uneducated black men, gangbangers from the Crips and Bloods and Pyrus, you put them in a situation where they're going back and forth. It's natural animosity that exists between those people to begin with, right? You've turned street into gossip columnists. You turn street into just who are actively in the streets. You turn these into just the most talkative ass in the world. They're not YouTubers, they ain't podcasters. You put these untrained, simple-minded ass fools in front of a camera and let them be, it's shit gone wild, right? So when it comes to WACK100, I don't even give a fuck what he do to nobody else. But about a year ago, he came out and he told the story about what happened between 42 Dugg and Offset at the QC compound in Atlanta when Offset and Dugg got into it over a dice game gone wrong. He tells the story about 42 Dugg getting socked, getting his pockets ripped, getting his pockets ran. All that shit was fake.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there real quick. You understand me? And we're gonna get into these other clips. So like you said, he said 42 Dugg got his pockets ran, you know, and I remember this. This was going around Clubhouse at the time. Wack was pushing this narrative, which I didn't understand. I guess we're gonna find out at the end why he's really pushing this narrative, right? Um, yeah, I'm gonna go over here. So let's see when he first talked about it. Here we go. And shout out the infamous Mel TV for this. So we're gonna listen a little bit of it.
You nigga, and it was your.
That nigga also was on that shit.
That nigga picked his money up and tried to walk out that studio. That nigga Offset looked around. He said, "Did this nigga just do what I think he did?" That nigga lit out that door. If I wouldn't have tried to behind that nigga did it like a gangster when Dugg Pockets took his money and fired on Dugg. 1-on-1, boom, pow, bitch ass nigga, you got me fucked up. 1-on-1.
Damn.
Did it like
What
a
the
gangster.
fuck is
That's
we
some good.
listening?
Niggas
This is
start whipping
crazy.
out. Niggas start whipping out. I grabbed 42 Dugg. Grabbed him. Told his little homies, y'all put that up. Offset going back in the studio. Offset had his little goons
Immediately.
with him. He had his little goons with him. They wasn't budging. I said, Offset, you know it's gonna be hell to pay coming in the morning. I'm QC. We at QC Studio.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Niggas
I'm
gotta turn
boss
it
right
down.
now.
Damn.
I'm boss
Gotta
right now.
tone it down.
Take your ass back in the motherfucking studio, all you little niggas. They like, fuck that shit, fuck that. Offset team ready too. All these niggas is whipped out. Offset said, no, I can't. I gotta listen up. He right. I said, go back. I got Dugg on my right arm. I got a stick in my left. I'm telling them little niggas, you niggas better not do no movement. Offset, y'all go in the fucking studio. Go back in the studio. Go back to y'all crack the gate. Y'all little niggas walk out to y'all car. I said, Dugg, all right? He all right? Tell him you all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, y'all walk to y'all cars. I got Offset and them back in the studio. Got them niggas on the other side of that gate. I walked Dugg to the gate. And they got on just like that.
Damn,
Watch
Waggy.
it. Can't nobody tell
He's
me, nigga. I was right there.
See, he shouldn't
Like
have been
that.
trying to. He
You
shouldn't have
know,
been trying to play with that nigga.
you know how much shit would have changed? And this was like right before Doug Spark. He wouldn't have been around for the Spark. Offset, some of his people would have been dead. QC Studios would have been under investigation. All kind of fucked up shit would happen.
This was like 3 years ago, huh? What?
Oh my mama, me and Blueface was in there making that song that Offset on. Bust Down. We made Bust Down that night.
Yeah, this is funny right here, man. So this is when he first told this story. Like he always spreads it on Clubhouse to see how it's gonna do first, right? People catch on if they believe it or whatnot, you know. And then we're gonna go back to watch history. And then he also confirmed it. Well, no. Matter of fact, 42 Dugg responded to that. So before we get into back into Dogface, 42 Dugg responded to Whack in the Offset situation. Let's hear
The
him.
only nigga.
Let's hear him, man. Hold on.
Nigga. You telling me a nigga winning my man on my kids, a nigga ain't never winning my pocket. Why y'all turning these niggas up? We ain't never heard about these niggas taking shit from nobody. Why it start with me? Why y'all think it's gonna
Right.
start with me? These niggas ain't took no money, man. These niggas paid me to stop fucking with them. Stop getting on these niggas' ass, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? On vote for my kids, nigga. Them niggas paid us to get off their ass,
I,
nigga.
I
What
was
you
there.
talking about, nigga?
I was there.
What
I
you
was there.
talking about, nigga? Like, nigga, you turning these niggas up, nigga. Them niggas hoes, nigga. That's the same thing I told the nigga WACK100, man. These niggas, nigga, you old lame turning these niggas up, nigga. You know these niggas ain't stepping like that, nigga. And I was by myself with $100,000. They tried me, bro.
Right or wrong, they trash me. They surrounded me, told me get. I ain't giving a rich nigga shit, nigga.
And we
My mama can
and we
die right
catch
now if
niggas
I'm
at where we catch where me, you and Squeeze catch niggas at, doggy.
got it. My mama could die if I'm lying, bro. I didn't get them niggas a dime, bro. And again, I was by myself, guy. Who you know doing that? Who you know leaving somewhere with 100,000 surrounded by 12 niggas with poles and leave out that bitch with all his money, all his jury? Y'all ain't never seen a train come on missing a dude. The only
I ain't gonna lie, 42 Dugg is funny. He hilarious, got it. He got a comedy character or voice, right? That was him responding to Wack saying what he said, allegations, right? What else I got? Here you go. Here you go. Wack violates. I guess this is him responding.
Our bookstore is like a portal.
Yeah, so I guess this is Wack responding to what 42 Dugg just said. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, not too much.
Here, T-Money. There you go. That nigga was over with. Tell me nothing. I'm the one say the nigga like. Ain't no nigga tell me nothing. And if I wouldn't have been there, that nigga was over with.
42 Dugg a little dude, man. Trust me, I already know.
If I wouldn't have been there, that nigga was over with, bro. Them little niggas, and he wasn't by himself. It was like 4, 5 of them. He capped.
Yeah, I mean, he said he was there by himself.
Nigga was not there by himself. Look, bro, when I first get there, it's the last day. We on Lil Baby Tour 2019. It's Blueface, Young Miami, because the other one in jail. Marlo, rest in peace. Blueface, 42 Dugg, right? 42 Dugg ain't nobody's time, right? So, the last date was in Atlanta. So, when we pull up off the bus, I see Offset pulling up in like a 2-tone Rolls Royce, a Ghost or a Wraith. I said, nigga, when we gonna get one in? He like, shit, just tell P open the studio up. We do it tonight. He said, I said, all right, cool, bet. I called P Cracked. I said, to the show. So we all go to the studio, QC studio. When I walk in, they shooting dice. $1,000, a roll, $1,000, right? I tell Blueface, y'all stay out them dice with them niggas. Them niggas do that all day, they're professional. Blueface go over there, he lose 5,000, 38 seconds. I make him a believer, he get away from him, right? Set on the dice, he about 25, 30 in the Dugg. We go in there, key up a few beats. This is we recording Bust Down. Blueface featuring Offset, that song. So I come out about 45 minutes later or so, hour or so. Now, Dugg, 25 or some shit, a dub or something, in the Offset. Boom, Offset dice. He said, 1,000, let's shoot 5,000, nigga. Dugg said, it back. Offset hit, bam. Nigga, another 5, he hit, bam. 10 of it back, right? After that second hit, y'all know the rules. If it ain't your dice, you can't walk away from the dice game. Dugg reached down there, grab his money, say, I'm done. Right? He go out the back door, him and his 4 homies. It's Ray Gift TV. Offset is in disbelief. He's still squatting down with the dice, looking around saying, did this nigga just really? He jump up, beeline behind the nigga. I fade over here to the office, get right, come back behind the nigga. When I come out the back door, it's the back parking lot, then you got the side. The side lead to the gate, but the gate don't open on motion. You gotta open it from inside the building. Ain't no getting out. Nigga Offset on my door to soul, walk right up on that, grabbed his pockets, turned him around, and said, nigga, you think I'm something? And fired on that. We gave it 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. No reaction from Dugg. I grab Dugg with my right arm. I say, set. Y'all niggas go back in the studio. All these whipped out. Set got like 6, 7 niggas with him. Dugg got about 4 niggas with him. Everybody whipping out. Right? I got Dugg in my arms. I'm in the middle. In front of me, facing the gate is Dugg's people. And behind me in the side of the wall is Offset people. They said, say we in the A. This all what I say. P ain't here, it's my dog. He's gonna be held to pay in the morning. Go back in the studio. That nigga said, nah, right. I gotta listen to him. They go.
I can't listen too much of that, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back to Dogface saying why this is fake. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get back into Dogface why Dogface saying this is fake. Let's go.
I was in Atlanta when it happened. Dugg from the east side of Detroit. I'm from the east side of Detroit. When the shit went down, I got 2 phone calls from 42 Twin, who was big. He was big homie in the whole. It's not 42. It's 42. And 42 stand. 42 is 6. That's 6 Mile. They some 6 Mile niggas. That's where for people who don't know. It ain't 42. It's 42. 4 plus 2 is 6 Mile. Right. So he told the story about what happened to Dugg. When he initially told the story, he talked about how QCP opened up the studio so that Blueface and Quavo could work and do some music together. He said because he was the oldest person there, he was like the OG there. When the gambling game went crazy, went to the left and shit broke out, he separated the two, kind of like squashed the shit, right? That should have been the only story he told. He followed up the story about a year ago by saying that Dugg got fired on, Offset ripped his pockets, chased him out the studio. Wasn't none of that shit true. And the follow-up to that shit, right? It's not about him just telling that story, but he understands that the follow-up, that the consequences that Offset had to suffer for whatever happened was bad. Offset got beat, stripped, humiliated, the whole 9 yards, and Offset had to pay his way out of that trouble he was in. He had to pay. That shit just didn't get squashed just because. He had to pay to get another nigga off his ass. I didn't know that Offset was on GD time, right? When it first happened before it really exploded into him getting his ass spanked time and time again, the GDs from Chicago called me. My man RDN called me to bring Dugg and Offset together because they knew it was gonna be explosion and they didn't want to drag the GDs into that overall thing, you hear me? So he tried to bring some peace about this shit. But there wasn't no peace to be had because the nigga tried to get down when he knew he had the numbers on Dugg, right? So that's one thing. I didn't like it when WACK came down with that story because if you're an OG, why is you telling the story knowing that both of these millionaires, they both got crews, and the issue is 3-4 years old, it's been deaded. Why are you telling the story now? When I cut into him, and I was talking to him in Loose Canyon, he said that he told the story because Offset told him to. And I said, because Offset told you to? What you mean Offset told you to? I mean, why would Offset tell you to rehash and retell this story? That don't make no more sense. He just simply said because Offset asked him to. I said, listen, my nigga, if you're an OG, you're supposed to live and die on that crown you tried to put on your own top. Nigga, if you're an OG, you know you kind of stepped in, you squashed the conflict, it should have been just that. That story should have been a personal story, and you should never try to tell it to the public. But he told it for content purposes, and that's where the danger comes in at. You fast forward to a year later, he tells a story about T Grizzly supposedly telling on Baby Shooter, aka Tony Johnson.
Yeah, so we're going to get into that. That's next right now. T Grizzly. So y'all see, man, I just showed y'all the whole Offset 42 Dugg thing. And you know, he's saying it's fake. It never happened. It more so happened on Offset's side. He's saying Offset had to pay. I mean, you heard 42 Dugg. I made them niggas pay me, man. They had to pay. And he's saying Offset had to pay his way out of that situation. So, in my opinion, I feel like Dawgface and 42 Dugg, they right in this situation, and Wax just running his mouth because Offset messes with QCP, and they just trying to keep it all in the family, I guess. I don't know. Dogface won this one, though. So here go the other one. This is with T Grizzly, Baby Shooter, Dogface, WACK100. We're going to get to all this and what's really going down. Now, supposedly, you know, T Grizzly was tied in with this guy named Baby Shooter from Avalon. If you don't know who Baby Shooter is, Baby Shooter was on No Jumper. Go look him up, right? Baby Shooter. And somehow T Grizzly house got broken into, jewelry got took, some more stuff, and Shooter was on the chopping block, man. And you know, I think some pressure was definitely pushed upon him to make him vulnerable in these situations. So we're gonna get down to it. I'm gonna let Dogface do some breaking down. I'm gonna show y'all some clips going back and forth on how this started too. So let's go.
On Baby Shooter, aka Tony Johnson. None of that's true. WACK100 said that T Grizzly house got broke in September of 2022, right? Right? And it's a 3-year statute of limitation on felony burglary in the state of California. WACK100 got on No Jumper, then he got on Academics and Lads, said, well, it's 3 + 1. It's 3 years statute of limitation plus a 1-year tail. Ain't no such thing as a 3 + 1. A statute of limitation is a hard number. It ain't a hard number plus another hard number.
All right, so before he goes deep into that, right, we're going to go and dig up some stuff on this T Grizzly Baby Shooter situation. So let's get to it. So I kind of feel like I'm gonna start right here with this whole 600 WACK100 and Baby Shooter.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
What's going on, man? And just to hold on, I'm gonna give you a little look at Baby Shooter. Find them. Let me see. Avalon gangster. See some stuff popping up. Let me see some images. So I think that's him right there for sure. I was trying to look for his No Jumper interview. Feel like he got a lot more stuff on YouTube. Couldn't find him right there. All right, let's get into this, man. All right, Baby Shooter calls in from jail. You know what I'm saying? Saying T Grizzly told on me and gave police my Instagram. Let's get into this, and then we're going to go back to Dogface and, you know, let them break it all down. Let's go.
What happened, G?
I saw like a little investigation report on this nigga T Grizzly, right? And I'm like, where that shit came from?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck nigga do?
Oh yeah, man, that nigga, man, you already know, bro. That nigga went to the folks, bro. I guess that nigga was trying to make a report so he can get the insurance, get his shit back, but he went too far with it. You already know, bro.
Oh, so okay. He pointed you out in a 6-pack?
In a 6-pack lineup on the dead homie.
Damn.
Wait, I clicked off. What happened?
Man, that nigga said that nigga pointed that nigga out on the. He said he pointed him out on the 6-pack.
Yo, listen, I get a call this morning. From T Grizzly. This morning at 7 in the morning, and he's swearing up and down to God and found a lie. I'm telling him, I said, bro, that come from his attorney. That nigga in the county. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, they ain't gonna take no 6-pack lineup, nigga. They showed me the lineup, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Matter of fact, I gotta get the picture of the same picture they showed me on the dead homies. That was figure number 4, nigga. Dead homie. It was me and one other nigga that they might think they know. You feel me? On the dead homies, that nigga picked me out of number 4 on the dead homies.
And then
let me ask you something.
Hold on. Hey, what? Hey, they say that nigga Grizzly gave them niggas your Instagram?
That nigga gave my Instagram. Nigga, somebody from the street gave my Instagram. I ended up finding out who it was, right? So I ended up showing all people 5 hosts. And that nigga, you know, he talked to the little bitch, right? The little bitch claimed East Coast, but she supposed to be like my folks too, though. But she was fucking with the nigga T Grizzly, like his fake brother, cuz. So she went back and told the nigga everything, cuz. But I'm thinking it's the nigga I showed. But he ended up talking to his bitch, and she was fucking with another nigga, with one of them Detroit niggas. So he went and showed him. Nigga on the dead homie, so it was my Instagram ad set up. I guess they said whatever a nigga had a certain type of sweater on, leaving the back of his crib, nigga, and I was on top of track hawk showing money with a black and white sweater on, cuz, and that nigga showed them that on my Instagram.
No, who showed them that? The bitch?
The bitch showed T Grizzly, nigga. When T Grizzly got it, nigga, when they came to holler at him, he showed them.
Oh shit. So you got action at the case or what? Is that making it bad or is that?
Oh yeah, I'm good. They reject that motherfucker, right? Because it was already 2 years. It was 2 years, like 2 years and a half.
This call is being recorded.
You know, Burger only got a 3 year, what's that shit called? Where it keep when it's over with.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations. Yeah, 3 years statute of limitations. Yeah. So when they had kids to grab the niggas before that 3 years was up. But then they rejected that motherfucker, and they got like another year to pick that motherfucker back up.
Okay. You ain't had a little bro.
Let me ask you a question, bro. What's bro? The attorney. Yeah. The attorney. Did they give him the copies of the lineup and all that? Him searching you or picking you out? Did they get illegal that? I'm sure they gave it to him. They had to, because that's what he showed me when I got there. That nigga showed me, oh yeah, this, that, Wolf. Like, we going in there, we gonna see what they talking about, Wolf. I went there for like 8 regular tonic cup of court and sending that motherfucker to fall. I'm sure he got that motherfucker for sure. And here goes the thing. Is any way your girl could get online with your legal and have you get that to her? We need everything pertaining to that. We need that. It's good. I'm gonna get it right now. I got that nigga number right here. So shit, we're gonna get on the line and get that.
Hold on. All right, look. That investigation report, right? That the Devonshire police did. Your lawyer gave you that paperwork?
Yeah, that's from the. That ain't from inside. No, that ain't the court transcript and nothing. That's what the detective wrote.
Oh, so the detective wrote that, and who did he give it to?
Yeah, that's the detective report.
They gave that. Who did the detective give it to? Your lawyer? Or who did he give it to?
No, the detective that submitted that to the DA, and the DA got to give it to my lawyer. You know
what I'm saying? Okay. So it came from your lawyer.
So both sides. The people got to get it. The people got to get it, and then the defense got to get it too.
Okay. You ain't had a little bro call me in like a month. You straight?
Yeah, I had tapped in, cuz, but I don't know. That nigga said he was out on the fight or some shit. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Okay. Yeah, just let you know. You already know, nigga. You hit me anytime you need something. Where they got you at?
Oh, you already know, bro. Off top. Hey, no, listen. They also running the narrative that your crime me is telling, what they say your crime me is telling people, y'all already took a deal. You ain't got no other trial. Man, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. My girl, before she go to court with me every time, nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. Otherwise, no shit like, nigga's crazy. I told him the nigga started trying to get it another week or two. Another week and a half. Niggas crazy. Them niggas do not know what the fuck going on. I'm gonna tell you everything. These niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. Them niggas guessing. If I took a deal, I would've went to the pen already. I'm what I'm still doing right here.
Right.
That's a fact. 600, there you go. You got him. You got any more questions?
No, that's all I wanted to know, because, you know, it's been a lot of shit floating around. I'm like, I ain't talked to him. I got to talk to him myself. You know what I'm saying? Once I talk to him, I got it. It's good. No, we solid. Hey, make sure you got my number.
They called me this morning. Mad as a motherfucker. I said, listen, Shooter been telling me about this shit. I just told him when he asked a document to send me, get it to me. He told me last month, the attorney, he was going to have his people get it over. And I woke up and there it is, my nigga. At the end of the day, I don't know why that nigga trying to play like stupid. Nigga, like, on the damn homie, that nigga know exactly what the fuck going on, bro.
Man, we gotta get that nigga red, get that nigga on the phone. That nigga playing, bro. Man, that nigga need to recant all that shit. It's probably too late. He done already told the police the shit now.
Yeah, homie.
That nigga
crazy. What the fuck going on?
Yeah, that nigga crazy. That nigga went out crazy, bro.
I keep telling him, I said, bro, Shooter's standing on it. But again, have your girl get a hold of your legal. Everything that the DA gave him pertaining to this, we need that. It's good. I'm on it. I'm on it for sure. I'm on that shit. All right.
Yeah, so why is Shooter so eager to be in WACK100 good graces? You know what I'm saying? He's like, for sure. Yeah, anything, Uncle, I'm gonna tell you the real, Unc. I'm gonna tell you the real, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell these other suckers the real, but I'm gonna tell you the real. Like, why? And why does WACK100 need the paperwork so bad? Why? That doesn't make no sense, man. I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, y'all heard that. Now we about to go back into Dogface. Finish, let him talk where he talked. Then I got another clip to show you and another clip, and then we wrap it up. You already know, but let's get into it.
Right? It's a 3-year statute of limitation for felony burglary. It's a 1-year statute of limitation for misdemeanor burglary. It was a felony burglary because he had $1 million worth of jewelry and other items taken out the house. The 3-year statute of limitation, it went from September 28 of 2022 to September 28, 2025. That's 3-year statute of limitation. Baby Shooter is not sitting in jail for robbing T. Grizzly house. He ain't been charged with it. And then on top of that, this nigga WACK100 put out 2 pieces of fake paperwork. First of all, he probably a supplemental police investigation report that's written by Officer Hamilton. His badge number was 321-9842. I'll never forget that shit, because I'm the one who did the deep dive research into this shit and found out what was really going on. That whole police report is fake. And then when he was pressured to kind of like produce some paperwork, at one point in time, have y'all ever seen WACK100 call a nigga a rat? With the exception of this and Zay Osama situation, that he ain't been able to produce this shit. So then what he does, he goes on to the clubhouse and leak the whole T Grizzly supposed to be a snitch shit. Then he goes on Instagram. He have ass Christopher Glassjaw throw a fight ass Lovejoy. He have him drop the paperwork. He have his little bots, his YouTube, Instagram, clubhouse spies go to work on this shit. And then he goes to Allen 22. Allen 22 allowed this nigga to come on that show and commandeer and take over his whole platform. It's just like you let me come on Real Life Street Stars and me lodge some accusations against him, and you not push back to challenge the veracity of what I'm saying. You let me weaponize your platform for the purposes of trying to do what I want to do, to put out any sensational shit, try to destroy a nigga character. That's exactly what Allen did with this whole situation right here.
Do you feel like 1090 Jake Wack have made it to where you don't trust paperwork, period, at this point?
Yeah, I ain't hear one lie. I ain't gonna lie. He worded that very well. Very well. So, that's him. Alright, now let's get this. So this is gonna be a very important clip. He's gonna break it all the way down. We're gonna listen to parts. I guess T Grizzly had Shooter on the phone, and then they played a real phone call at the end. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something with him linking up with T, and then we're gonna kill it, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into it.
If it matters to you, it matters.
Let's get into it.
WACK100, he called me. So.
All right, let's go, man. This is like I said, I think this a real good breakdown of the whole T Grizzly snitching allegations on Baby Shooter, and let's go.
Yeah, like we don't.
No nigga getting rid of that shit. I wasn't never gonna buy it back anyway. I ain't no type of nigga to take my shit. Don't get caught with it. That's my whole thing. I ain't buying shit back.
When it comes to T Grizzly, it was an incident that transpired back in September 2022, where his home in Los Angeles was burglarized.
Who is the though? You feel me?
Like,
yeah, who is that took your shit? Who is it that put it together? Now look, the that took the shit, I ain't mad at them, gang. You feel me? Yeah. I used to hit licks. If I ain't at them, don't know me. Them all them know is the lick. I'm worried about who put it together.
WACK contacted the Baby Shooter cat and told him that T Grizzly had put a hit out on him and told him that he needed to be careful, move wisely, so and such and such. So the Baby Shooter guy, he moving with that knowledge based on WACK telling him that T Grizzly had put a hit out on him.
WACK100, he called me like, hey, look, hey, nephew, you heard about this, you feel me? Money on your head shit? I'm like, hell no, what the fuck you talking about?
It was burglarized. You know, somebody broke into T Grizzly home, and while he wasn't there, and they stole $1 million worth of jewelry, cash, and other personal items that totaled to $1 million. It was insured. He called the police like, motherfucker, when something come up missing at your home, you got insured. Like if your car come up stolen, you're going, for the insurance purposes, you're going to make the police report because that's what you have to do in order to start the whole process. You got to make a police report.
At this point, that shit probably long gone.
Yeah, like we don't.
No nigga getting rid of that shit. I wasn't never gonna buy it back anyway. I ain't no type of nigga to take my shit. Don't get caught with it. That's my whole thing. I ain't buying shit back.
So what happened was the street started talking because he moves around. He has family and loved ones who live in the Los Angeles area. So it didn't take long for somebody like him, who playing with the kind of bread he playing with, who has the kind of friends and associates that he has. It didn't take long before the street started talking because that's what these do. You know what I'm saying? These love talking about what it is they did wrong, right? And then you know how it go. Motherfuckers, they take something from a motherfucker who they know is a high profile figure, and the first thing they do is they don't even try to attempt to sell it to a jewelry store or pawn shop because they know that most of the jewelers and most of the pawns, they know who shit that is. So you gotta get with a jeweler who don't give a fuck, who gonna bust it down, pluck the diamonds out, mill it down, and reconfigure that motherfucker, or you gotta sell it to a motherfucker on the street who basically gonna do the same thing. You can't wear it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you wear it, then you are advertising that you done stole some, you done burglarized the motherfucker house.
They jeweler, they want to fuck with it. They see all the face, they see the face. They're like, oh, exactly. We ain't fucking with it. Whoa. They're like, sure, you want to know? You feel me? I know your jeweler just fucking whoa. Feel me? Like, oh, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, he probably get rid of it for you. Feel me? Like, y'all gotta cash me out though. That's it.
Baby Shooter, Crip. I think he had Avalon, represent the Avalon set of the Crips, Los Angeles. His name came up. When his name came up, motherfuckers associated with T Grizzly pressed down on him, right? At first he was talking, he was know how motherfuckers be, trying to talk greasy, like a motherfucker can't be. But then when they cut into him, WACK contacted the Baby Shooter cat and told him that T Grizzly had put a hit out on him and told him that he needed to be careful, move wisely, so and such and such. So the Baby Shooter guy, he moving with that knowledge based on WACK telling him that T Grizzly had put a hit out on him. So what Baby Shooter did is that he started to reach out because in his mind, according to his story, in his mind, Oh, I ain't had nothing to do with that shit.
WACK100, he called me like, hey, look, hey, nephew, you heard about this, you feel me? Money on your head shit? I'm like, hell no, what the fuck you talking about? They're like, yeah, they talking about some Twitter shit warm. I said, damn, I don't know what they talking about. He like, man, we gotta get up with T and them. I'm like, look, bro, you feel me? He like, man, it's money on your head. Like, I'm telling you, I'm just listen to your uncle.
So it's gonna be some funk behind this shit if what Wack is telling me is true. Because Wack told him it was a hit out on his head, right? So just imagine if this guy was a rat. Just imagine if he went to the police and told the police, hey, WACK100 told me it's a hit out on me. And this is what happened, and this is who it is, because according to him, when you look at the motherfucking videos and the FaceTime videos that we have of the motherfucker talking to T Grizzly, right? He was already shook. He didn't want no trouble. Fast forward. So when he heard that it was a hit out on his head, he started to reach out to T Grizzly people. Like, dog, I ain't had shit to do with that. I don't know where this shit come from. And he told him flat out, Wack called me and told me that y'all had to hit out on me. I'm telling y'all, I ain't had shit to do with that shit. Now he crip now.
But I know about the shit though. That's why I asked him, like, you know, you fuck nigga T Grizzly like he like off limits. I'm like, on crip. I'm like, I ain't saying, I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like, boom, but I already them on that for you. Not to mention, I'm telling you, I'm on ankle monitor for me, so I ain't on that. I'm like, I for sure can't do that shit. Gonna hit news and all that. I'm on ankle monitor. I'm go to jail. You feel me? But when they actually did it, I didn't even know they won't get on shit like.
When he telling them he had nothing to do with the shit, he told him that Wack told him that he put a hit out on him. And then the icing on the cake is this, he started to name all the people who did break into T Grizzly house to take the jury.
Mexican niggas who great and two niggas boom. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kick it around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that's press play on. You feel me?
He was on the phone with T and several other people, and he explained it exactly what happened, exactly who did it by name. Not only did he get the names who did the robbery, who burglarized T house. Not only did he do that, but he named the set they was representing.
But this is the thing, brody. Who is the nigga though? You feel me?
Like,
yeah, who is the that took your show? Who is the nigga that put it together? Now look, the nigga that took the shit, I ain't mad at them, gang. You feel me? Yeah. I used to hit licks. I ain't mad. Them niggas don't know me. Them niggas, all them niggas know is the lick. I'm worried about the who put it together. Yeah, it was supposed to be a name. I think Monster. I gotta get the exact name.
And he also provided information about how they get down, what they do, why they did it, what they was gonna do with it, what jury they were gonna take it to, the discussions they had about what they were gonna do with it, because you can't take it to a jewelry store, you can't take it to a pawn shop because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is telling on everybody who has something to do with the burglary, bro.
Equal Bloods. You got a security Equal Bloods or fuck with Equal Bloods? I gotta think on it. That's all I know his name was Monster or something like that. He's Equal Bloods.
Baby Shooter. Baby Shooter is currently locked up on his way to penitentiary to do 6 years for something that's totally unrelated to the T Grizzly shit. Mind you, nobody was ever locked up for T Grizzly, for the burglary of T Grizzly house. So now you fast forward, WACK100 gets some paperwork, total phony shit. I got the paperwork, I looked at it, I could tell, but just the face of it, it wasn't real. It was fake. By the structure of it, the font of it, the paper, the fact that when you get an electronic document from the police department, you know it's an electronic document because at the bottom of that paper is a barcode, a time, a date. There's earmarkings to let you know that this was an electronically dispersed document from law enforcement given to somebody else.
You stated that T Grizzly had to make a police report for the insurance. Is WACK100 paperwork connected to that?
No, totally not connected to that report. So that's an interesting thing. So of course, if somebody broke into burglarized his house and took his shit, he made a police report because his home is insured. And the property that he has in his home is insured, as you can imagine it is. So the paperwork that WACK100 dropped has nothing whatsoever to do with the initial report that he made, you know what I'm saying, that he had to make for insurance purposes. The initial report that he made, and it was only one report, and that was the initial report. T Grizzly never did any follow-up interviews where he named who the person who he thought, or the persons were who he thought burglarized his home. He never named none of that kind of shit. And even after he found out exactly what the play was, he still didn't cooperate with the police. He didn't inform the police that he had new information in terms of who had took his stuff, who had broken into his crib. He ain't got to do that. One, because it's already insured. So he wasn't even sweating it. He wasn't even sweating it because he already knew that he was going to be compensated for it.
Bro, does WACK100 have beef with T Grizzly?
Man, listen. So here's what the issue is. And this is breaking news. The issue is, like we already know. Remember when he went at BG? You remember that? We talked about that, right? When he went at BG, what did he say? He went at BG with the acquiescence or with the approval of Birdman. He said that Bird gave him the green light to go at BG because he was mad at BG because BG said that he wasn't signing the cash money. He came home, he independent, he's trying to work it out now. So no, he's not signing the cash money at that particular point in time. So Birdman didn't like that. So there had been some rumblings about some paperwork, Moses Malone, some other goofy ass shit. So WACK100 picked up on the paperwork, and just like then, he didn't release it himself first. The first thing he did was he sent the paperwork to 1090J. He didn't want to expose it himself because he knew that how close he said he was with Birdman. He knew that just like people did when he did come down with it, he didn't come out and stand on it himself. He sent it around, and when people didn't bite down on it, like he wanted the bloggers and podcasters and YouTubers to bite down on it, he then started criticizing and started calling BG out himself. Wack is known for throwing rocks and had in his hand, acting like he don't get nothing to do with it now because the relationship that he got with Detroit, he already broke Bogue on 42 Dugg when he started telling the story about Offset supposed to have slapped Dugg and grabbed him up or ripped his pockets out or some shit like that, right? He already went Bogue on that. So now he coming for T Grizzly. What we have in common here? Is it that Wack got a problem with Detroit? Well, it would seem so. It would seem so because it's the second time in as many years that you would attack a Detroit artist. Why? What problem you got with T Grizzly? Why are you going through all the lengths, the extravagant, convoluted process to conjure up some fake ass paperwork? Or, well, I didn't make it, I just exposed it. But my God, you know that the paperwork don't even look legit. It don't take a legal scholar. You ain't never had to read the Black Law Dictionary. You don't got to know what federal second, federal third, federal supplement, compiled law is to know that that document is fake. So he did it. So now we're looking at motive. Why? What's the motive? What? T Grizzly spanked YB ass before. I ain't even getting no details, but ask them what happened ask them what happened in Miami. That's all I'm gonna say. He got spanked. And so therefore the animosity is still there. And why would WACK100 do it? Because WACK100 is a do-boy flunky. He's an underling of Birdman. And everybody know it.
And I know that's all. WACK100, he called me like,
yeah, this is nasty work. So I'm gonna play this full phone call. This the full phone call with Shooter and T Grizzly. Then we're gonna go into another clip and I'm done, man. Y'all know what it is. It's the ROCSTAR Report. Make sure you get them likes up right now. Go crazy in the comments, you understand? This is Dogface versus WACK100. The full phone call between Shooter and T Grizzly. Shooter is giving up everybody, man, involved in the robbery. This is nasty work, yo.
like, hey, look, hey, nephew, you hearing about this, you feel me? Money on your head shit? I'm like, hell no, like, what the fuck you talking about? They're like, yeah, they talking about some sweater shit and warm. I said, they don't know what they talking about. He like, man, we gotta get up with T and them. I'm like, look, bro, you feel me? He like, man, there's money on your head. Like, I'm telling you, I'm just listen to you up. I'm like, all right, feel me? Like, shit, I fuck with Lil. I know, I be saying Lil with him, you feel me? And let's get from great.
Yeah.
He was a part of or the whole crew, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. All right,
it's Nick. It's my cousin from schoolyard, bro. Boom. Let's get great and two boom. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kick it around. You feel me? Boom. Them that's press play on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now they jeweler. They want to fuck with her. They see all the face. They see the face. They like, oh, exactly. We ain't fucking with it, whoa. They like, shit, you wanna know, you feel me? I know you're just something, whoa. Feel me? Like, oh, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, he probably getting ready for you, feel me? Like, y'all gotta cash me out though, that's it. Oh, but I been, I know about the shit though, that's why I asked him, like, feel me, you fucking nigga, T Grizzly, like, yeah, he like, off limits. I'm like, oh, crip. I'm like, I ain't say, I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like, boom, but I already them niggas on that, feel me? Not to mention, I'm telling you, I'm on ankle monitor, you feel me? So I ain't on that. I'm like, damn, I for sure can't do that shit, gonna hit news and all that. I'm on ankle monitor, I'm go to jail, you feel me? But when they actually did it, I didn't even know they wasn't getting on street, like, hey, shoot, nobody, I take this. I'm like, hell yeah, he'll take it, you feel me? Like, I gotta carry me out though, you feel me? So there, you feel me? They, boom, I'm like, shit. I'm like, I call Rami and them, you feel me? See what they talking about. Rami and them took that shit, you feel me? Gave them how much they gonna give them for. They have to cash the security or whoever you use the T to your brother, you feel me? Have to cash that nigga out, and they went about their way. They tell you where the ticket to and all that, but at this point, that's probably long gone.
Yeah, like we don't.
If it don't nigga get rid of that shit, I wasn't never gonna buy it back anyway. I ain't no type of nigga to take my shit. Don't get caught with it. That's my whole thing. I ain't buying shit back. But this the thing, brody. Who is the nigga though? You feel me?
Like,
yeah, who is the that took your shit? Who is the nigga that put it together? Now, look, the nigga that took the shit, I ain't mad at them, gang. You feel me? Yeah. I used to hit licks. I ain't mad. Them niggas don't know me. Them niggas, all them niggas know is the lick. I'm worried about the people who put it together. Yeah, it was supposed to be a name, I think Monster. I gotta get the right exact name. Hold on, he's Inglewood Bloods. You got no a security Inglewood Bloods or fuck with Inglewood Bloods? I gotta think on it. That's all I know. His name was Monster or something like that. He's from Inglewood Bloods.
What about?
He was supposed to be your security or something.
What about this though? What about if you find out when you look?
One second, Doc. How did he look? He like a brown skin, kind of like he got a little size up on him.
Man, that there's a lot of dropping names on that, man, and he like, I don't get niggas, man. I don't get niggas. He gave up his cousin. He nigga from Hoover, nigga from, man, listen, bro. Nasty work, nigga from Inglewood. This was nasty work, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't understand these niggas, man. These some different type of niggas, man. You made your bed, lay in it. Don't be trying to run around it and all that. So look, now we got.
You know what makes my firm different?
Dogface linking up with T Grizzly, man. After all that's been said and been done, let's go ahead and check this out.
What up, though? T Grizzly checking in. We in Grand Rapids. Sold out show. My Dogface done pulled up on me. Yeah. Come on now. You know what's going on, man. You funky shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, hold on, everybody. Hey, listen. What the is like responding to you? He don't gotta respond to you. You gotta respond. We ain't gotta respond to you. Okay. You're in your whole ugly. Stop playing. You're fucking dog head. You come embarrassing. We gotta go gangster.
And the camera with it?
Yeah.
So you.
Alright, man, I don't know. Think Dogface winning on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Dogface seems a little more authentic. A little bit more authentic than the average OG that we be seeing trying to chase clout. It seemed like he got his own bag. You You know, he could talk the talk and walk the walk, right? And Wack, I think he meets his challenge when it comes to people like that, right? Because I always said Wack is big in a small room around small people. He could talk big, right? People that have nothing going on, nobody. So that's why he loves going on Clubhouse. But when he's around these big dogs, he's small. He ain't talking that big. He can't talk big on big with them. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Is Wack doing too much? Is he overlying, inserting himself once again in situations that have nothing to do with him, just to be spiteful or for his loyalty towards somebody else? Is Dogface tripping? Is Dogface going too hard? Is Dogface right? Is Dogface standing on business? I like Dogface, man. Y'all let me know what it is, man. This the ROCSTAR Report right here on SmutFree TV. The hottest content in these internet streets. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash them likes. Follow SmutFree TV on Instagram and TikTok. You understand me? Yes. Become a member if you haven't today. You know what I'm saying? It's the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Stay tuned for more. Appreciate y'all.